Where did you go for the past week? I've missed you. Bruce, come here. Come here. Yes, look at how pumped he is to see you guys. I didn't mean to disappear for a week. I apologize. It was in my best intentions to get a video, actually 2 up last week. And I actually have footage of Bruce Wayne actually swimming for the very first time, like legit swimming. Like not walking in the water like you've seen before, actually swimming. And I've been sick for the past week. I mean, you guys know I'm sick, but it was just like level 10 sick where my mind wasn't even functioning and I was just nauseous all week and felt like I was going to vomit everywhere. So as much as I truly intended to get you guys out a video, it just couldn't happen. I apologize. I still need to show you this footage, so I'm gonna show you. And I'm gonna explain my thought process was behind getting this dude to swim. I bought him a life jacket. Before we get into our footage, what are we gonna do? You know what you gotta do. Subscribe to the channel, smash that like button, for my dinglings to miss any of the newest videos on Cane Corsos or Bruce Wayne. And not only that, we tried filming a video when we took Bruce Wayne hiking today to celebrate my wife's birthday. But it was so windy, the audio for the most part was unusable. So you're gonna see swimming footage of Bruce. We'll also get to that in a bit. Oh, he just smacked me with his ball. You just smacked me with your ball, boy. Bruce Wayne, let's go. Good boy, Bruce Wayne, sit. Good boy, you got some eye boogers going on. Some eye bugs. You're going level 10 on that ball. Level 10. So buddy, I'm gonna show them your footage hiking today after we discuss how you learn to swim. And unfortunately, the weather has drastically changed. It's 52 out, so safe to say that swimming for the rest of the year is going to be a no-go. But hey, at least I actually got him swimming for a change. It took a few tries, but we got it to work. Get it, come on, get it. And there was like no secrets. There was no like secret sauce, how I did it. It literally just takes time understanding your dog, understanding what they're feeling. And that's kind of why I don't do like a lot of like teach your Cane Corso puppy to do this or teach your Cane Corso puppy to do that, because it's almost like worthless information for you guys. You need to be a leader to your dog. You're not going to be a leader to your dog if you Google how do I get my dog to sit, for example, and then Joe Schmo shows you how to get your dog to sit. Well, okay, cool, you got your dog to sit, but I know what a lot of people are looking for in their Cane Corso, and it's a Cane Corso like Bruce. It's not this IPO type dog. It's a dog that you can live with, and it's very obedient and very respectful to you, and you understand your dog and your dog understands you. That's what I try to show you guys. So through the whole process of teaching Bruce how to swim, it was kind of boring. I mean, it was literally just me getting in the water with him, and then me getting in the water with him again, and then me getting in the water with him again until he felt comfortable enough where I felt I could have him get in the deep end. Since Cane Corsos are so sensitive, I was afraid to push him too hard and scare him where he's never gonna want to swim. So that's why the other 2 swimming videos I did, I kind of just let him get in the water, splash around. I didn't force anything. And then what we did is we got him a life jacket. Where I brought him swimming, it's extremely deep. Just splash around in the water. The second time, again, splash around in a little bit deeper water, but still not where he can't walk. And then I got him a life vest. And this is where I kind of forced him to swim, but I was also highly aware of his body language. So we went to Green Lakes and I got his life vest on him. And we just did our typical, you know, let's get in the water, let's just splash around, have a little bit of fun, and get him kind of amped up and used to it. And then I made him get in the deep end of the pool, so to speak. It's got a little handle on it. So I just kind of held the handle and just kind of brought him over to the deep end and just held it while he just did his little doggy paddle. He's just doggy paddle, I'm just holding him. Let him go and he was off to the races. And that's essentially how I did it. I was just really highly aware of his body language. His tail wasn't like between his legs. He wasn't all like head down, like scared. And unfortunately, when I was there, it was like we're a sideshow. It was kind of annoying, I'm not gonna lie. You know, I went there at a very slow time of the day when a lot of people usually aren't there, just because I wanted to spend it with my dog. I just wanted to set up the camera, teach him how to swim, and not have a crowd watching us, making him not nervous, but obviously if there's people staring at us, and being a guard dog, he's not going to want to swim. He is going to stare at the people and stand in front of me, staring at the people staring at him. So it's like, and people are just like taking out their cameras and their cell phones and videotape them. It's like, I just want to teach my puppy dog how to swim in peace and quiet. Bruce Wayne, let's go. Good boy. Come here, right here. And sit right there. Yes, I love you too, bro. Wanna give me a hug? Thank you, buddy. Yeah. Yes, that's a good boy. That's a good boy. I was able to get him in the water though and swim. And I think we did it about 3 or 4 times where he was in well over his head and he just swam up and climbed up on the rocks. It was pretty awesome to see. So I actually can't wait till next summer when we can take him swimming more, get him more used to it. But overall, it was a great experience teaching him how to do it. And I didn't know how long it was gonna take because like I said, these guys are so sensitive. I didn't want to force him if he was too scared. I wanted him to kind of almost build up his confidence by himself by just baby steps, baby steps, baby steps. And it worked out wonderful. I'm so pumped. Bruce got his ball. Bruce, gate. Oh shoot, the gate's closed. And that's what a lot of dog training comes down to. A lot of it is patience, guys. So much patience. You know, I would love to just be able to, day one, just get Bruce swimming, but unfortunately it doesn't work like that. If he was a puppy, that's a different thing. And again, with puppies you need to be careful because they're going through fear stages, and if you scare them, you can scar them for life. So I was highly aware of all this and just very careful. If you guys need help training your dogs, you know, there's multiple options. You can find a really good trainer in your area to work with you. That obviously is usually costly. It's usually $500,000 plus. Bruce, get your ball, let's go. Dude is a psycho, he just wants to play. We went like a 4-mile hike today in a place we've never been. So I thought he'd just be exhausted. Or you can go even a better route, and what you can do is you can educate yourself on how to train your dog. I have courses linked down below. I'm always talking about them, so I'm not gonna go into a big spiel about it, but it's the same philosophy of how we train Bruce Wayne. There's a puppy training course, there's a canine boot camp course, which I saw a lot of dogs out there today hiking that really needed training. Let's go.
Hi, sweetheart, I'm sorry.
You're gonna have to go.
Okay. Nope. Come on, Guns. Come on, Guns. Let's go.
It's always the little ones that are reactive. And it's not that they're reactive. It is due to what?
Lack of training.
Lack of training.
Not good leadership.
And not calling your dog an asshole. She's yelling at her dog, calling your dog an asshole because it's freaking out. Do you think the dog, I'm gonna have to bleep that out, but they will know what I'm saying.
Yes.
Do you think that's gonna teach your dog anything? How about you do obedience work with your dog? There's these 3 little dogs. It always seems to be little dogs, and I don't think it's little dogs is the reason why. I think it's because people who buy little dogs don't find it important to train their dog because it can't eat someone, essentially. So there's these 3 little dogs, and they're all just tugging on a leash and like screaming and barking, and the woman's just calling her dogs an a-hole. Why you gotta be such an a-hole? It's like, oh my god, that is not how you train a dog, guys. Screaming at your dog, guys, is going to get you nowhere. All your dog's gonna want to do is not come by you. When you're a little kid and your mom's screaming at you, are you gonna want to run to them all happy? No, you're like, oh crap, my mom's about to beat me. Same principle with dogs, guys. So they could have really used that canine boot camp course. And then we have a raw course, and then all 3 courses bundled together with an extra bonus course strictly on Cane Corsos, the Ultimate Breed Cane Corso. Check those out. Save 10% use code Jason. Highly appreciated. So today's walk, we took Bruce Wayne to an amazing place. It was about 90 minutes from here, and it was called Chimney Bluff. And when I hike with Bruce anywhere, I like to have him off leash like pretty much the whole time. Unless people are coming, I put him on a leash just because it's obviously leash laws. Plus, some people don't like dogs, or they could be scared of him because he's the size of a monster. But here, I really couldn't do that when even nobody was around because we were walking along like cliffs, like cliffs with a 100-foot drop, and you don't want to chance anything like that with your dog. What happens if he gets freaked out by someone and takes off and runs, or goes after something and all of a sudden he's jumping off a 100-foot cliff? That's not good. So safety first always. If you have your dog off leash, if you want your dog off leash, always use your head. Don't take even a 1% chance of something going wrong. It's not worth it. When I have Bruce outside off leash right now, and I'm doing sprints with him up and down the hill in our yard, when we walk towards the road, before I even have Bruce come down with me, I make sure there's no cars coming. If there's a car even like a half mile away, a mile away, and I can see him around the bend, I literally wait for that car to go past before I bring Bruce down to the road. Always remember, safety first, guys. But we wanted to celebrate Kara's birthday. Bruce Wayne was like, I gotta celebrate my mom's birthday. So we went to Chimney Bluff. Bruce Wayne got to go on a hike. He's never been there. I expected him to be exhausted. And as you can see, he's ready to go. So I know a much different video. Nothing worked out as planned. The swimming video didn't work out as planned because everybody was like filming me and him. It was really weird. I don't know why people would do that. So I couldn't really like film because people were like talking to me and stuff like that. And then the hiking video today, we actually shot like a vlog, but it was so windy there because it's on the water. It was just like insanely windy. The audio you could hear, but it would have annoyed you guys, and I don't want to have to put out. There's nothing worse than really poor audio. You can deal with like crappy looking video footage, but if your audio's off, it's like forget it. You just can't even watch because there's no escaping that. You can still take a lot from a video if the quality's bad for video, as long as you can hear it fine. But if you can't hear it fine, it's like forget it. It's garbage. It's no good. So I just kind of want to update you guys where I was last week. Again, I apologize. I didn't want to disappear for a week. I'll try not to do it again, but I can't promise. It may happen. Really depends how I feel. And hopefully I can get a second video up this week too. We want two. Bruce Wayne, we want 2 videos up this week. This one's going up Monday, and I'd like one up Wednesday, or Friday, or Thursday. One of those days. I'm gonna try to film it tomorrow. But if not, I'm gonna have to film it after work. Alright guys, it was a short one. In 3, 2, 1, we're gonna get out of here. Alright guys, thanks, peace. Alright buddy, go get it. Psycho.